What's going on, Weekend Hangover Nation? I'm your boy Surf, and I am back. Here's the thing about long, unexpected hiatuses. Well, I'm back. That's all that matters. Now, let's get back to it. It's that time of year again. NFL draft has passed, and the best of the rest found homes. As much pride as fans take when their team nails that first round draft pick, there's just nothing in the NFL that intrigues me more than forgotten guys climbing up the depth chart, so I get excited when it's time to shine light on these undrafted underdogs. Okay, so back to football. The Arizona Cardinals, halfway through 2021 season, they looked so good that I have to imagine they were sizing their rings like the season was just a formality and they were going to be champs. As we all know, that second half of the season didn't quite go as planned for the Redbirds. So let's dive into a couple undrafted long shots. And when I say long shots, that's no shot at the player themselves. It's a tough road to walk into any building with no real investment from the franchise on a fully built contending team. My first prospect that I want to talk about today is a running back out of Fresno State named Ronnie Rivers. Rivers is a mighty mouse of a running back. 5'9", 195. I'm not huge on pro comparisons. I think everybody is their own person, but Rivers reminds me a ton of Philip Lindsay if you're looking for a comp. Now, Rivers didn't blow anyone away with his combine numbers. He's not your typical small back. You know the backs I'm talking about, the ones that live on the outside shoulder of the tackle. Rivers has more of a straight line approach, one cut and go. While not home run explosive, he's got really quick feet and really good at changing direction in the backfield if the hole is plugged. Perhaps the most overlooked aspect of Rivers' game is his route tree. At Fresno, he had a knack for just getting open downfield. Whether it was up the seam or on comeback routes on the outside, I'm not calling him Kamara or anything, but he's a sneaky good receiver, especially downfield, not just a dump-off option, even though he's pretty good at that as well. And at 5'9", he's got that squat, built low to the turf, and a big part of his game is shaking off arm tackles in the open field. He's so good at just giving a little shoulder shimmy and just going. Why Rivers went undrafted? It's all about the size and lack of explosion. While Rivers does a ton of things well, he's just not exceptional at any one thing. You know, the Renaissance man. Why Rivers could stick? I failed to mention earlier that Rivers has a nose for the end zone. He had 51 career college touchdowns. Mind you, he played a ton of football. 5 seasons, including that shortened 2020 season. Now, while Connor had a really nice bounce back year in Arizona, at least in the touchdown department. I mean, 3.7 yards per carry just doesn't really do it for me, but it's you know what I mean? He's scoring, though. Double digits touchdowns is nothing to scoff at. I think this Arizona running back group is prime for a huge shakeup. I'm a huge Benjamin fan, and while Rivers isn't as explosive a runner as Benjamin is, he definitely is a like-bodied backup. After Connor and Benjamin, I'm just not sold. I know they spent a 6th-round draft pick on Keontae Ingram. In all due respect for Ingram, I feel like Rivers is just more complete. I get why Ingram is the more sought-after prospect. He's bigger, more explosive, but as Texas and USC fans, he's just too inconsistent for me. He makes that huge breakout run, give you 50 yards, and then doesn't do much for the rest of the game because he's not making too many guys miss. I'm not a huge Ingram fan, that's all I'm saying. So I see a path for Rivers to make the roster and to shine this summer. The next athlete I'm going to talk about is a receiver by the name of Trey Kirkland. He played his college ball at LSU. It's funny when you're evaluating talent. The contrast from a player like Rivers, 5-year starter, you know exactly who Rivers is. He showed us all, plenty of tape on him, to a prospect like Kirkland, who he's an incredible athlete, just didn't show too much in the stat department on the field. With him, it's all projection. He's got decent size at 6 foot, 184. I'd like to see him bulk up a little bit, and played behind incredible talent at LSU. It's hard to shine when you have bodies in front of you like Kirkland had. You know, it's a tough thing. The really cool thing about Kirkland's possibility for making this roster is he's got position versatility. He came to LSU as a corner, switched to receiver after his sophomore year, then worked out with the D-backs at LSU's Pro Day. Kirkland's the kind of freak athlete with those raw tools to make a team think, hey, maybe we can develop the guy. Which, honestly, is all you're looking to do when you're undrafted. Just cause just a little belief. Just a little bit. Why Kirkland went undrafted? lack of college production was key. It's hard to get those invites to scouting events to when your college body of work consisted of 20 catches, 313 yards, and 3 touchdowns. While he did return a few kicks and punts during his career, I can't really call him a returner prospect. I'm worried that while his athletic traits are intriguing, maybe the football instincts just aren't there. Why Kirkland could stick? Well, those athletic traits aren't just okay numbers. They're not just like oh, he runs really fast. They were elite top of the class numbers. If he would have been at the combine, he would have shined. The nice part about the kind of raw potential is you might get that redshirt IR season or get that practice squad saving spot. You just have to show a couple glimpses. You just need to show them that I can be good. I can be really good someday. I saw a few of those glimpses when he played at LSU. Maybe the Cardinals will see the same. Anyways, guys, I'm your boy Surf. I'm back. Let's talk some more undrafted stuff later on. Catch you guys later. Peace.